Well, how y'all doing out there today? What's good with you? I'm mellow, man. Just working on some tracks. Oh man, the new album, Diverse. Diverse is exactly the name for the album. Straight dictionary, straight shot vocabulary. It's just beats and vocabulary. We stayed hip hop. We wanted hip hop to be exactly what it is, just good words, not too much cursing. We try to leave that like vulgar stuff up out of there and just stay lyrical on this. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop, stop. And nah, because I've had this discussion so many times with D. So I have favorites, but I don't have one favorite, not one favorite one, because I was in a bad place at the time. I was going through a relationships breakup. So the whole album is really me healing from that. Hello? Yeah, I can. Mm. No, we stayed on track with this one. We stayed in one lane on this whole album. And you listen to the album, I mean, we might boost it up a little bit, and I mean a tad bit to more like a little dance party one sometimes. But other than that, we just really stayed hip hop, gutter grimy, just beats by the pound on you type stuff. Yeah. This is that big baby can flow. We try to keep this one kind of a little quick in the mouth and soldier type stomping on the beats. You'll hear it. Check it out. but but you but but did you hear it? Did you hear me say never boasting or bragging or women who be nagging? If every song that I do, you're going to hear me put somebody in check. You hear me? Some kind of way. I have literally had my producer tell me, "Don't, nope, 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 nope. You're not putting that out. Nope, nope. You're not saying that." You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't even know because you wouldn't hear it unless I showed you where it was at. You see? Well, this one I just want everybody to enjoy, enjoy your ear, enjoy something different, enjoy something that makes you feel good. Enjoy. That's all I want you to do is enjoy. If you don't like a song, I just pray that I have at least one song on that album that you enjoy, and I'm happy. Oh man. So no, because I mean, you got to think about it. Finding a friend is something you do really when you're young. When you're young, you know, those are the boys you would die for when you was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That mentality had us fucked up in the head, but at the same time, we were all down through all the craziness, people in the jail, people dying. We was still there. I was still there for these guys. So one day he was playing some tracks, and I heard this track, and it just came out my mouth, and he was like, "That's it," and we started writing. So this one isn't just me. This one's me and Lyndrum. So that's the best part about this song. I have both of us on this song. So it means a lot to me because the perfection when you hear it is perfect. Perfect. But you check it out and see what you think. Get it. I like I said a minute ago, we all grew up with that "I'll die for you" mentality. We cut from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? We real like that. So what I didn't know was I had to be in the studio with Lyndrum. I had to be humble. I had to let go of how I feel about the world and listen to somebody who knows and can teach me to trust myself. So there's been times where, and it's really not big, it's just little, like when you're doing a project for yourself, you have a certain ear that you hear, but that producer's ear is way more intricate than yours. So he might put something there and you're like, uh-uh. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, trust me, trust me. I'm like, oh man, why we gotta put the trust on the line? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, just take it out. And he's like, okay. So usually when that happens, and like I said, it's small because we're boys. He knows who I am, I know who he is. So we know each other. So I don't have to worry about when he makes tracks for me now. But that's when we're first together. So when stuff gets like that and we're at odds, I have to call in for the big guns. And the big guns, the CEO mama. If mama come in there, I say, Mama, he up here bullying me. I'll be like, I don't want that sound. And he won't take it out. And she'll be like, D, he's the artist. He gets what he wants. And then she'll say, thank you, Mama. She'll kiss me on the head and she'll, go do what she do. And then he'll be like, you big baby. I said, that's my name. That's my name. That's my name. But yeah, that's about it right there for me, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm around, like I said, hard to find a friend. I'm around real friends. And we all produce music. So anything that sounds something that I like, I so it's like I allow others because they work with others. I allow others to benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the first one that will listen to all the tracks and nobody will get nothing if it was up to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not greedy. I'm humble because I do my own music. As you see behind me, I got my own studio. So I don't have to be, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. No, no, no. I pick a little here, a little there, and I got a lot over here. So shoot, I'm good. Well, once again, I work with Lyndrum. I'm signed to Lyndrum. That's my label. Before we started working, that's I heard a lot of his tracks, and I was like, all right, we can. I want you to work with me. So and he wanted me to work with him. So that's the way it went from there on out. And he shaped the whole thing. He's like, let's. Everybody's always complaining about we don't hear hip hop no more. Let's stick to hip hop this round. So I was like, bet, let's get it. Mhm. Mm. Well, they say a bird of a feather flock together. So, being around D and Spec and, a lot of other people, you come across a lot of talent. So, we have a girl on one track, lights, camera, action, named Cherie. Cherie is, oh my God. When you hear her on the track, you're going to be like, she's a singer. And she is incredible. And I got a chance to work with her, thank God. And of course, I said Lyndrum, got to work with him on the track, Hard to Find a Friend. And we actually got his daughter on the track. Um, so and she know how it is to work with Lyndrum. It's not easy, It's you have to really know how to tuck your tail and do what you got to do. But yeah, his daughter, she's great. Denise is she has more talent than she gives herself credit for. But you know, it is what it is. Uh, yeah, holla, no doubt. I was when I heard Cherie do that when Cherie did that hook, yo, it was a rap, yo. It was a rap. It was like perfect, perfect. But check it out. I'm gonna do you one. I'm gonna do you a big one right here. Don't nobody know. You the first one I'm telling this to. We just made this decision today. Even though, once again, like I said, I've been said it already, but we constantly we got everything straight today. The next video coming out off the album is gonna be Come Clean. Come Clean is our first song we did together, what we was talking about earlier, that put us together. This is the song that's coming out next. This video is hard. It's hard. It's up there with 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up there. It's yeah, yeah. You're gonna appreciate this one, big dog. Yeah. Mm, um, uh, I mean, I got a lot of favorites. I got a lot of favorites, but I mean, somebody I I don't know. I got one. I forget the name of it though. It's so many tracks, yo. I forget the name, but I got one that sounds like an Erica Badu song, and that one's so tight. It's so tight. I would, yeah, 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 yeah. I think that would just take me off right there. Yeah, yeah. Mm. No, no, no. I mean, Snoop, he got the voice. He could definitely do it. Snoop is tight like that. I mean, but those like that's like, but I mean, you talking about once again, that's like clearing samples. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I had a song with Michael Jackson, with the Jackson Five. Oh my God, that was my favorite song, and we couldn't even use it because we couldn't clear the sample. Ain't got a blip, a song you have never heard, and you done been in the studio. You have never heard that song. If you heard that song, you'll be looking at us like, really? Put it out. Just drop it. Just drop it. Like, no, we can't. We can't drop it. We can't. Mm, all right. Like I said, this album has been done uh, for over I would say over 5 years. It's been done. But life situations, what I'm saying, put people in places where they can't really focus on things and situations happen. And plus, I'm a nice person. So when he's working with other people, I'm not upset about that because I wasn't in a rush to put the album out. That wasn't that wasn't why we did the album. We did the album because that's how we felt. That's what we needed, and that's why this album is so important to us. So, but we didn't know how he didn't know how important it was until I got shot. When I got shot 6 times, and got so God saw fit to bring me back. And when I came back, everything was put in a different perspective because he didn't want to just be sitting on his album, and he didn't want to work on it because it put him in a bad place because he wasn't here to be by my side. So when I got better, he was like, we're gonna wait till you 100% and we're gonna drop this album. And I was like, all right, bet. So after I got back to 100%, I was down for about a good 5, 6 months, yo. And that was, and they was like, yeah, I healed pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? So they was amazed I got healed that fast. So when I got back on, so yeah, 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 mm-mm, mm-hmm, right. Nah, man, that's a story. That's another story at another time. What happened after that, But that story, other people been through it, but never told nobody. And when you hear the truth from a person, it puts things in a perspective. But like I always say, you don't know until you go, and when you go, you'll know. Because boy, I thought, I'm a good person, but I did my dirt and I did my time. So I've been down the road, and that was the scariest thing to me going down the road. But judgment is worse, is so beyond you that you can't yell, you can't scream. All you can do is listen to everything that you have done in this lifetime. So that's a story within itself. And one day me and Surf will all talk about this on our next podcast and give y'all some real talk because people are too focused on so many materialistic, unloving things in this world that no, hmm, that's right. There you go. There you go. All right, right. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. But the crazy part is we just said it all already. Damn near, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like I said, that album was made at a time when I was literally going through a breakup and about to lose my kids. So I was in a dark place, but being around D and him preaching to me and keeping me strong and doing my due diligence, I got through it. It took some time. It really did take some time, but I got through it. Started dealing with things in life again, and he ended up moving out of the state. But yeah, we got the album done beforehand. Oh my gosh! Oh! It's no. I mean, don't get it twisted. The boys are bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh no. No. Mm, mm. Yeah, I got you on that one. But president, president, presidents was a song where I was able to let loose for a minute. I didn't have to be on a vocabulary rant. You know what I'm saying? I could just use different words and make your mind twist. So this one, and of course, it allowed D to get very voiceful. Go ahead and play. All right. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Presidents, I was very upset with everything I was hearing on the radio and the TV and just but it's just a minority and I went off. No, no. I mean, for real, for real, dog. Come on now. You know, if I want if if I want booty club action, nigga, I'm going to the booty club. I don't want to see it with a microphone. I don't but but yeah, but Gangsta Boo ain't disrespecting herself. Any girl who walks out the booty club changes her clothes before she gets in regular clothes. You can't be Wonder Woman 24/7, dog. They don't work that way. No, no. Like girl, I mean, I'm not judging. It's not even about, like I said, it's about what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want to see that, I mean, I don't want to see no guy with some chaps on with his butt cheeks hanging out with a microphone in his hand. I mean, I we talk about equal opportunity, right? It's about equal opportunity, but it ain't. And all of us know it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna be about lyrics, okay, it's like somebody said a long time ago, and I ain't saying no names. Nigga said, beats don't make me. You know what I'm saying? Now, after you rapping on certain different producers, there's always one producer that feels you and y'all bond like crazy glue. And he makes tracks that fit around you. Since you're the center and he builds it around you, and now you have a sound. Come on, dog. You can't pay. You have to pay big bucks for that. Big bucks and a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And this little shortcoming stuff, I can't agree with it. I'm sorry, I can't. But don't get nigga. I've been off chart. I've been off the charts for a long time, nigga. I don't hit them. I don't be in the streets like that no more. I uh-uh. Back in the day, back in the day, yeah. Uh-huh. Like it's it's like this. I don't do nothing except work for a dollar. Okay. I don't compromise. I don't compromise nothing in my soul for a damn piece of paper. I'm sorry, it don't work that way. But now this is how I feel about it, and that's about anything I do. If I can't let my mama hear it, then I ain't you're not gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear it. Period. Yeah, yeah, I'm talking about real mom. I'm talking about real mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she ain't gonna right. She ain't gonna just bump your gum. Yeah, I've been around my boys. I've been around my boys' family, and they don't even drink around their OGs and stuff. I'm like, what? Yeah. But then they let me do it. See that's why my name is Big Baby. It ain't because I could go to everybody's house. I go to every last one of y'all moms would be babying me. I don't know why it's just like that. Because I give it, I guess because I give attention, I listen. You know what I'm saying? I give them what they don't get from y'all. You know what I'm saying? So when I get around, hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna meet her one day. 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 Uh-huh. Oh, nigga, I love dominoes, spades, nigga. I told you where I've been. I play all that. I know how to stack a deck right in your face and deal me a daggone yard. So I gotta so I gotta I gotta be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the Jedi mind tricks on everybody no more. Now I give everybody the same respect. Love. That's it. Nigga, your talk game is immaculate, nigga. You can talk somebody like death. You can talk somebody death. Mm, pain, pleasure, and resolve. No, resolve. Yes, I had got resolve from it. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt me like that no more. It's resolved. Yeah, yeah, resolved. It really didn't, you know, because I my boys are all I hate to tell everybody, we all the same. We like the same type of music. Uh Back then was samples, you know, but the same flavor, you know, we got samples in this album too, you know. So the same flavor, is just a different person producing it. That's it. You know, same flavor. Like I said, we stuck old school on this. Like I said, we speeded it up a little bit, but other than that, we just stayed old school. You know, you're not going to hear nothing new. You're not going to really hear me until you hear my EP. When you hear my EP, you'll know the difference. Like, damn, that boy, he don't hold nothing back. You know, I know, sure don't. You know, but the music is impeccable. You know, I Mm, people say it's some of both. You know, some people say it sound like Bun B on some, and some say I sound. hmm mm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be some of everything, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 songs from Richard. I got 2 songs from D. No, I got 1 song from D, and I got 2 songs from me on this EP coming out. So y'all about to hear some so y'all about to be yeah, it's gonna be the same type of but just more melodic, more musically on this. You know, we like music. We grew up old school, so we R&B. You know, from the Four Tops to all the way up to New Edition. You know, and even further back than that. You know, we listen to stuff from yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I definitely understand. I definitely understand. I got Vegeta. But I mean, you got OJ the Juice man. He, he done get he's back on the map again. You got Dro, they pushing Dro. You know, that's from T.I.'s camp. Dro, yeah, they've been pushing him real hard. But everybody got stuff coming out. It's like it's not even a sound. It's about the brand now. You know, you have to brand yourself. The sound is a part of your brand. You know, you have to have some type of personality. You know, you gotta, be able to entertain even when you don't want to. I call it so you gotta put the song and dance on. That's why I don't like going outside. Cause I don't some days I don't feel like doing the song and dance. I just want to chill out and be into my own zone. Hint my Mondays. Well, I mean, they getting them tracks from Zayden and a couple of other producers. You know, those are yeah. Mhm. It's a bunch of nice producers, you know. It's the rap styles that's getting on everybody's nerves. You know, we tired of hearing about whipping it up and like the trap game. Come on, man. It's not built for you to win like that. So a lot of us know that now. We done grew up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't want to hear that too much no more, you know. But other than that, what do I think about them? I'm happy that they're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been putting a lot of effort and time into their craft, and it paid off for them. So I'm happy for them. You know, I love it. So it's a part of hip hop because it's hip hop. No matter what genre it is, it's still hip hop. Hip hop is gonna be different in years from when we was in 5th grade. It's hip hop sounded a certain kind of way. Now hip hop is sounding totally different from that. The image don't even blend, but it's still the way them young boys perceive things. So you can't knock them for expressing how they perceive things. Shoot. Ooh, boy. I've done, I do so much already that I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like once I'll tell everybody, once you do one album, and I'm just talking about one, do you understand how many songs you'll do before you pick? And it's supposed to be what, 12, 13 songs? I'm giving you 16 out of 30, 40 songs that we did. 30 to 40 songs. My vocab now. I understand why Andre stopped rapping for a minute, because he felt like he had to be inspired to voice it. He didn't have nothing to talk about no more. Like, he done said everything. Now he wanted to learn other things, how to do music another way, and it's beautiful. So I rather make music now, since I've been producing and have my own label, Kylo Productions. You know, I'd rather do music because I could drop a song right now while I'm talking to you. And real, and I'll be like, it's that easy for me. It's just that easy. You won't be able to get what you're supposed to get from it listening to it one time. You got to listen to everything more than once because you got to be able to hear the words. And like I said, always understand that no one lives a perfect life. So the situations you're going through, you will express them through your lyrics. So things I say in those lyrics, and I'm not saying everything. I'm not giving it to you bluntly. I'm hiding them. But if you hear them, you'll understand and you'll be like, okay, I understand what he means now. This album healed me. It healed me. By the time I finished this album, I was healed. I wasn't crying because I couldn't see the kids. I didn't want to shoot the world up, you know what I'm saying? And literally shoot the world up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do nothing no more. I just wanted to live life and learn new things, you know. So that you'll see. You'll see. Come on, yo. Yeah, boy, one of my that's one of my be my all time favorite one on that album because, like I said, that was the first song me and Lyndrum did us together. So that one led to everything else. Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree. But the whole thing, like I said, time passes and it's still there. It's still there. It's right there for you. It's still there. Still make you feel. Make you feel. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Yep. All, all day. Like shoot. When it picks up, it'll pick up. Well, don't don't get it twisted. I was born in Jersey, but I was raised in Georgia. Yeah. So yeah. Mhm. I mean, in actuality, my favorite rapper back then was Coogee Rap. And then EPMD came out, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "They're my favorite." It hurt my heart when they broke up. You know what I'm saying? Because that magic, that chemistry, you only heard it one time after that, and that was with Dawes Effects. You know what I'm saying? When they dropped Dawes Effects, that was the last of Eric Sermon and Paris right there together. Mhm. Well, I mean, don't get it twisted. I love my down south booty shake music. You know what I'm saying? Don't let big boy fool you. I'll tear your ass up on dance floor. Oh no, no, no. Luke didn't even come close, nigga. You had, like you said, that you had underground artists that never made like stayed local. That was just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry. I'll brush you up. I'll brush you up on all that later on. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Yeah, but y'all missed a hell of a lot back there, boy. Well, I mean, not stay local, but Luke had the distribution. See, the other guys, they didn't have the distribution. They just had a radio station, like the Chitlin circuit. You know what I'm saying? So that they, right. Oh, they all. I mean, they all got music on YouTube. I mean, shoot, Raheem the Dream, Kilo, Kizzy Rock, all of them got music out. Boy, please, how many times, boy? That was like the most unbelievablest party ever. Shoot, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Shoot. That's cool. I got you. See, I want a video done like that, but I want it done like superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's superhero cartoon. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah! Uh-huh. Let me hear it again one more time. Mm. Well, I mean, any track I hear as an artist, it's about it's about me. I rap about me and how I feel. So it's always going to be the same type of flow always. Now the question is, which way am I going to flow to that? That's the question. So that's I have to have it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And let's see which way I decide to flow. But off of hearing it for the first, listening to it with you this time, I would think something almost as fast as Tech Nine. I can't rap as fast as Tech Nine, but I would do something almost as fast. So I'll probably go that way. Hmm. Yeah. But I've heard. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I've heard, I've heard a lot of your music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your music, and that song you did with Grandma, and not just because it was Grandma, because I think it was Grandma. You had to come right, and that song is the best shit. I mean, now don't get it twisted. You got other good shit, but ain't better than that song. That song right there, that's one of my favorites, right? That goes into the archives when it comes to you and me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that album. You got to literally get that done in vinyl. I want that in vinyl. I want that one in vinyl. I put it up in the archives and shit. My save keep. You know what I'm saying? I want that in vinyl from you. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. You learn something. You learn something new every being around that boy. You learn something new if you pay attention. Straight up, and shit. 'Cause yeah, yeah, you up here, you up here talking to me like I ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Who you think he called when he was mad at your ass, nigga? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga done lost his goddamn mind. He just I'm like, yo, Mhm, mhm. Oh, nigga. I got baby mama drama. My first single off my EP. I couldn't drop that with D. Me and D would sit there and listen to that song and be looking at each other like, If you drop that, all hell is going to break loose. I'm like, nigga, I'm already in hell with bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Yeah, he wasn't but he wasn't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's against the rules of the studio. Yeah, yeah, I heard it. I heard it. But like I said, but that was against the rules to the studio. Telling you, but I came to him. I said, "Yo," I said, "I heard that shit, yo." I said, "That's not cool." And he was like, "I know, I know." I said, "So how did he get away with this?" And he was like, he, he said he He let you he let you do it because he love you, and he ain't and y'all just got back cool. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "All right, I'm gonna let him," and then after that, it's about what's supposed to be going. And that's when Grandma's song came out after you got finished doing the rant. After you did your thing, then you did that Lyndrum and your song, that goddamn grandma song. And that one, like I said, and I will slap the nigga, I will slap a nigga. Yeah, I like that. I was like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I know that's right. Shoot, I was told in the beginning of my journey, you are going to make a lot of dumbass moves on this walk, and you're going to spend a lot of money, and it's never going to be over. And I'm like, huh? Like he's like, what you mean? But and he told me that because once again, my name is Big Baby. So yeah, I might not have what everybody got, but guess what? I got everything and then some what I want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still but getting what I like and what I want. So that being said, like you see behind me in my studio, that's just a keyboard, this computer, you know what I'm saying, speakers, TV, you know what I'm saying. But see, you ain't been to the other side. The other side, I got that MPC 4000, and I got a rolling keyboard that I haven't even yet. Literally, haven't even put my Richard and D be like, "What are you waiting for?" No, it's not time yet. I gotta have everything I need to make sure everything works together. If it don't work together, I don't want to do it. I just keep it on and put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this right here is analog, so it's just MIDI. It'll be easy to put into the computer because I'm sitting on terabytes anyway, so I'm still good. But yeah, that's my next big buy is going to be like 5.99 for one of them MacBook Pros. It's the little square ones, the box one. So I'll be able to get anything I want, literally, with no problem. So, oh yeah, sounds like a winner because I got what I want the new Logic. I want my homeboy gonna give me Studio One, well Studio 7. He gonna give me that one and D. Oh, hey, there you go. You see, and that's the whole thing. It's like you once again, you have to figure out what parts of the game you want to implement on your journey. It's better for you to have and not need than to need it and not have it. That's the thing. So shoot, so you sit on your equipment, you sit on your lyrics, you make your own music, you do your own videos. That takes a lot of time and a lot of money. Either you're gonna spend the time or you're gonna spend the money one way or another. But everything is a process. And that's the best part about it. Some things you don't feel like doing, some things you do. So that's just the way it is in the game. But like my kids, my sons rap. You know what I'm saying? It amazes me. You know what I'm saying? I ask everybody, you think you can mess with your dad? I be like, I shoot my video. I'm working on tracks. I'm working on tracks for them. For who? Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yo, yo. Lyndrum just hit me. Hit him up. He told me about it. Sure, I've been proud of that boy. Like his album. Oh my God, he got tracks I would love. I have first any song he does not use on his album because he's steadily getting better. So any tracks he don't use, and I've heard his original album, I got first dibs on that one. I call that off the rip. Shut that. Boy, he got some tracks. If you heard it, surf, you would be like, I gotta have it, D. I gotta have it. I swear. His whole album is I gotta have it. That's how his album is. But he keeps changing songs because he keeps making better songs. So, like I said, all right, bye. He said, he said, he said he's in the chat. He said he's in the chat. He said he's in the chat. Where is he at? All right, all right, all right. He said, tell that boy I've been waiting backstage, about to go alien head, and in the chat backstage, whatever that means. You hear what I said? You hear what I said? He told me to tell you that.
Yo, yo.
I can't hear him. I don't see him. I don't hear
Yo, yo.
him.
This nigga high.
The technical.
This nigga high.
Yeah, yeah,
High nigga.
yeah. Mhm. He said he's not there. He said want me to leave or come back. Come back, right?
Yo,
There you go.
all right. So, Drum,
God damn, bruh. You
yeah,
need
we
a
have,
tech team over there, don't you?
man, we got a lot going on, man. We
Man,
in
I'm trying to get in, bro. I've been busy like a motherfucker. Hey, I don't see Big Baby.
Big Baby. He can see you though. Can you hear him, Big Baby?
No, I can't. No, I can hear him, but I
He don't
can't
got
see
his
him.
he don't got his camera on. Drum, you have to turn your camera on to see Big Baby. Baby is on the screen in the middle, if you can see him.
All right.
All right. All right. So my first question for you, Lyndrum. How do you feel your sound has evolved from last year's project, from whatever you did previously to this album?
I think it got a little bit more detailed, a little bit more precise, a bigger, better sound, a higher quality, all of that.
And production wise, what do you think shaped this album to quality and vibe? Like, what kind of vibe would you say?
Well, it was actually Big Baby. He came in, he gave me an idea of what he wanted. And that was kind of like my playground, because it's like that's what I get a kick out of. I get a kick out of creating from scratch and coming up with specific vibes, tailor-made, custom made specifically for the artist. And he wanted a
Shouts out
vibe that
to
represented, he wanted a vibe that represented old school hip hop. So we went in the lab with that in mind.
Shouts out to Logic's Black Box. Black Box.
Yep, the black box, man. Y'all better get up on the black box, man.
That black box
is it. And so through the journey that I've been on since we did the album in Atlanta. So the journey that I've been on since leaving Atlanta and all the way to now, like just everything, I kind of put a little bit of that energy into the finalizing of this album. But a lot of things were already there. It was just about a lot went on. I don't know if y'all got into it already, but a lot went on that made this album mean a whole lot more to me than just the album, because my brother could have been gone.
No, I just
yeah. So you know that to me was whatever. But yeah, I got you. But what I'm saying is, it was something that I knew in order to do it right, I had to really sit down with it and get it ready. It became precious at that point. But I still wanted it to have that rusty old school, just, beats and breaks and vibes and twists and turns, and still have that eclectic energy, you know what I mean? That breaks up, comes back, goes away, comes back, that type of thing, So that's what it was, man. It was a lot. And it was a nice body of work, and we just figured, hey, we got to finish it and get it out. So when he gave me the green light that he was ready, I wanted to make sure that I had everything ready by the time he gave me the green light.
Okay, one at a time. And I'm going to go with you from the production side, Lyndrum. What? That did it. Technical difficulties. No.
Bruh. Boy. That boy wild, man.
Were there any moments during the recording that tested you mentally?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Just trying to get things locked, and we did a lot of sampling, but we sampled sounds that were my own. So it was a lot of tweaking and a lot of pitch matching, and a lot of that stuff is just, live play from my hands on top of different breaks and loops and weird sounds and chops and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird when you get into a situation where you're sampling yourself and then you got to please the artist. And 9 times out of 10, he would just look at me, and that look meant to me, that's it. So I knew that's what I had to work. The only thing was making sure I timed everything right, and making sure whatever I played over everything matched the whole vibe of that particular song or whatever we were doing. And it just started coming together, man, because like we go back, way back. You know what I'm saying? We go back way before Motown. So the idea, he know, like, if I can boogie to it, if I make it, I'm a boogie to it. And then he's a critical motherfucking thinker with music, like woo, woo, woo. And he'll tell you, nah, nigga, nah. So it just turned into one of those things, man, to where just me watching him and him nodding his head and this and that. That was the biggest thing for me, because I get a kick out of really, really giving the artist what they can imagine in their head for something bigger. And if I can accomplish that, then I can take it later and flip it and edit and do all this stuff, and you know, that type of thing. So I guess to answer your question, the biggest thing was, in a nutshell, making sure I gave him what he saw in his head.
Okay. This is a question for both of you guys. From a production side, what inspired you to focus on a classic 90s hip-hop sound for this new project?
Well, like I said, for me,
it was
for me, it was what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He said, because he's been wanting to do this for a long time. So when he finally did it, he wanted to clean up them cobwebs of all that stuff he dripped about that he didn't get to do.
Right.
Just due to people moving, the studio going away, this, that, and the third. He lost a lot of files he had, and things just didn't happen. And the way that they came about was so authentically given to us from higher energies. It just fell into place. Where he was at and ready to go with and go grab something that he had been thinking about forever, I was at a place where I could actually accomplish that for him. And we did it from scratch, sound by sound, all the way up through the whole album. So that's what inspired me. He actually inspired me. And me knowing and loving him, I just wanted to get it right. And it turned into what it turned into, dude.
So how did this collaboration with Big Baby come about? Like, how did this even...
Listen, bro. I hadn't seen Big Baby so long. Actually, like when I left to go on tour with Motown, it was since then. Like, that's how long he's been down with me. Like, watching my back, hanging out, brother to brother. Like, we all come from the same clique, you know what I mean? So when I took off and did all that, it was a separating moment. And then when I got back to it, I moved back to Atlanta to take care of my mother. God rest her soul. And I was going, check this out, the weirdest thing in the world. I'm sorry, I had some distraction going on. I had moved there, and I haven't really seen anybody I remember or I knew for a while. You know, I told a couple people I was back in the A. And after we moved in, I was going to drop the truck off, the U-Haul truck. And when I dropped the U-Haul truck off, I was like, man, I need a smoke. I need some cigarettes. I need, you know what I'm saying? Get my smoke stuff right. And I looked this way and I saw a plaza with a smoke shop in it. I looked that way and I saw a gas station. And I'm like, damn, which one do I choose? So I chose the smoke shop. And I walked down to the plaza to go into the smoke shop. Went into the smoke shop. And guess who's running the smoke shop?
Big Baby.
Baby. And he goes,
got the Chiba up in there too. I could tell this sugar night ass nigga had the Chiba up in there.
Yo, he was like, D, what the fuck? And I'm like, Kyle? I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, it was the weirdest situation. So it was meant. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was just meant, period. There's nobody written this script any better than it went. And then we got to talking and everything and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm blah, blah, blah. This. I'm back here for a minute, this, that, and the third. And when I left, we dapped it up for a minute and we exchanged everything. And then I left, we chopped it up. And I was like, yo, he's like, so what you doing? And I'm like, bro, I'm producing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, touring, I'm still helping motherfuckers with their groups, choreography, anything, everything, all entertainment. And he's like, what? You produce? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, and lo, he's critical. He ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. He be like, nigga, you whack. He's not gonna do that. He was like, yo, I need to hear this. And I said, well, look, come on to the crib, blah, 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 whatever. I'm right here on such and such. Come to find out, not only did I find him by the most remarkable chances, this dude lives right down the street from me. I didn't even know.
This leads to my next question, drummer.
I didn't even know he could walk to my place.
When you first played beats for Big Baby, what was his first initial reaction?
He was just like, oh yeah, we can do this. He said, oh yeah, you know what you're doing, dog. You know what you're doing. Because we start messing around with certain stuff, and then I went into the black box, and I was like, what about this? Bing, bing. As the more and more, you know me, the more and more you do, that's why I like for you to talk. Throw me some hooks, throw me some this. Just talk, keep talking in my ear. The more he kept explaining exactly how he envisioned the project, the more I start going to the right places to find the tools that I needed to accomplish this. So we ended up at the black box, and I just started playing sounds. And he was like, oh yeah, like, and he's like, you know what you're doing. So I just started playing random stuff, this, that. He's like, yep, nope, yep, nope. You know what I mean? Being Big Baby. 1000% honest. No holds barred. That's all. What you see is what you get. Yeah. And then it just turned into, yo, bro, yeah, I want to do this. I want to do this. And I want to do this with you. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And that's how it happened, man. That's how it happened.
Yep.
And from that moment on, there was no looking back. So then after that, I started teaching him certain microphone etiquette, certain this, that, and the other. When you come to the studio, know it like the back of your hand before, because I'm not gonna sit here. And that's why I had the hot box. I put your ass in the hot box. You're gonna either spit your rhyme or you're gonna quit. So you better know your stuff, because we ain't stopping. I'm not stopping to let you know. No. You don't practice here. You perform here, and we perfect it. I don't mind perfecting it, but don't practice here. Get your shit ready. By the time you come, we rolling.
So
this boy did it every time, man. He did it every time. Came in, had the track, came in, spitting like he know it. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can definitely, I respect that in artists. So that's how it happened, man.
That's dope. All right, so I got some more questions for you, drummer. From your perspective, can you talk us through your typical process when making a beat for this project?
Yeah. Understanding where the artists want to go. Listening to, I like to hear their flow. I like to talk to them about regular shit. Yes, I like to know what they like, what type of vibes they like, what type of artists they like, what type of sound they like, this, that, and the other. But see, my job is not to copycat. My job is to help you find your sound. So I'll take all those elements, and then I want to keep hearing from them about where exactly are they trying to go? What emotion are you trying to capture with this song? So when they started to explain it more and more and more, like this, and you know how you feel like, and then the this come in and the drums are like the old school, or this, that, whatever, right? I take those elements, and as we go, I like to build everything right there from scratch. The best projects are when I can custom build everything around your delivery, your sound, your idea of the song, your subject matter. That's when I really truly believe it becomes your own. And a producer can actually find your sound based off the information you're giving them. Like, I'm listening to you, and I'm being used to come up with this composition that fits every description that's coming out of your mouth. And then as you hear the sounds and you hear this and the tempo and the drums and the this, and then we get to the keys and the bass and the sounds, the metamorphosis, the whole thing, I have you there the whole step of the way, letting me know that's where we're going. And then I get to a point where we just even it off to a point where they can actually start rhyming the subject matter to, and giving me the vibe and the lyrics and the delivery and all that. And from that, I just start building more stuff on top of that after we got vocals laid and I really understand where you're trying to go, where the artist is trying to go. So it takes on many forms. It's a process. I mean, I could just give you beats, but in order to find you, if I make it custom, yeah, you gotta get in my head. I'm the robot.
All right, we're going into another track, All That You Got. Give me a little bit of how you came at this production-wise before I drop this track. Only here on the News You Can Use podcast with your host with the most, Big Surf God, Big Baby in the building, Lyndrum Productions in the building. Yes, we are here. And yes, we about to talk about this album a little bit more before we jump off. We are almost 2 hours in. Let's go crazy. All That You Got. How you feel about it, drummer? How did you come at that production?
Yeah, on top, I just like to say to everybody, sorry, my being late. Your boy been just running around, got a lot to do. But All That You Got came about from, well, I'm gonna let Big Baby explain his side. He gave me this idea of when you think about a homie or you think about life and you think about the stuff that you've been through and just knowledge, food, walk, the journey, all of this, and you turn around and you see somebody and you realize, God damn, through this, like through everything that's going on, when I turn around now, this is all I got. Like this is what I got right now. This is the person that got my back, has never forgot me, didn't forget about me. And that's what I got. That's all I got. And you know, it's kind of like a loyalty, undying kind of, this is how we roll togetherness, somebody that people talk a lot, but who's really gonna be there to help you try to accomplish something. So he kind of took that and ran with it, and he came to me with it. You know what I'm saying? So I understood it from a place where it's like, damn, I know he got my back. He all I got too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know he'll never forget me. Like, they never forgot you. They always rock with you. Even the distance, the time, the separation, I don't give a fuck. That's it. You know, but he can explain better what made him even go there. But when I start listening to the lyrics and stuff, and mind you, it started with just a boom bap and maybe one sound. And then when he started laying everything out, I start increasing the energies and the sounds and the, you know, all the little elements to coincide with what felt right for that vibe that he was bouncing to. And then that was, once again, reading the artist and building the world that he want to play in. That's it.
Let's go. We're going to play the record right now on the News You Can Use podcast. All That You Got. Let's go.
Shine bright as the sun. I'm second to none. My mask never done. I mitigate, educate, hit the sinners, punctuate. Yes, I meditate. MCs don't imitate. Pasadena to Atlanta, yo, I kick that cocky grammar. MCs always think they better. I'm the real amateur. I'm the best, never less. These souls I manifest. Such a seem to be so stressed. Having cardiac arrest. So official with credentials, always on that presidential. Metaphors are very mental. Yo, a nickel ain't a shit. That's the rock, going shot. Stick to the motherfucking top. Fuck that pop, girls they pop. Baby, yo, I got this lock. It's a fact, hit the track. Putting suckers on the gas. Add to the fucking shot. Smoking like a loud. Kiss a lip, make a drip. Real and business like a blip. With that whip, never drip. Never ever been a flip. On your mark, ready, set. What you see is what you get. With these foes, you wanna bet. Baby, yo, I get your big baby. Got the lady for me. She's a little crazy. 8 to 80, never made me. Yo, you got me back to trade. All that you got, all that you got, all that you got, all that you got. Never think I know. That's all that you got, 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 all that you got. Never think I know. That's all that you got, all that you got. I'm kick sun, shine bright as the sun. I'm second to none. My mask never done. I mitigate, educate, hit the sinners, punctuate. Ooh, this I meditate. MCs don't imitate.
Yeah, man, that record is dope right there. I got a question though. Drum, which track on the album means the most to you personally and why?
Bruh, you know what? I've been trying to figure that out myself because Big Baby know me like like nobody's ever seen me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's seen a lot of stuff that what I've been through and this, that, and the third, and hearing him talk about certain issues and certain subject matters. That's kind of why I got so deep into the project, because it reminded me of where we come from. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know how they say, strumming my pain with his words. It was things that he was talking about just from growing up in the A and this and that, science, knowledge, food, thought. You know what I mean? Understanding shit before you just dive in and wild out and crash out. Like it was everything. So I can't even give you that, honestly. And I'm not saying that on no like big head weird stuff either. It's just I appreciated the whole project so much. It was like everything made sense to me, and I had to try to embody it from his perspective.
Right.
But it helped because of the fact that everything that he was saying kind of resonated with me too. So it was like all of it was, and you know, I know you want an answer, but we'll try that next episode, because now
I'm not demanding one. You gave an answer. You definitely gave an answer.
You feel me? You feel me? Like if you all right, there you go. Everybody I work with, exactly. I'm so in it. I love everything. I'm sorry, I just do.
I love that you said that, because me and Baby had a conversation about when we go to Lyndrum Studio, we're going to have certain studio etiquette. And we're not going to just say any and everything, but sometimes I push the line. Like I might stretch it. And I was telling Big Baby about the time I came and made a song called "You Gonna Respect Me for My Yippee." Yeah.
No, but see.
But we in there bouncing like a motherfucker, but looking at me like we cannot do this.
Hey, but you know what? But see, look, here's the thing though. I have to understand the artist. Even though I want to push you to somewhere that you don't even see yourself, I still have to learn your ingredient. I have to learn your ingredient. I have to be a part of it. I have to feel it. I got to taste it. I got to smell the air. I got all of that. Because otherwise, I really ain't fucking with you, and I probably can't really produce nothing for you because I don't know you. But
see,
that's why I let you. That's why I let you do your thing sometimes when you got to get. That's why we did all them albums, because I was like,
I was telling Big Baby,
and you were one of the ones. You were one of the.
Like, I know Drum, but he'll hit me like, well, that's one of my favorite records, though. Like, even though I don't agree with exactly, what's going on that record, it's like the motherfucker though.
And I also felt like this. When I was rocking with you back in the day when you were like 16, 17, I was working with so many people that all of those people got a chance for me to give them that one-on-one attention. And I wasn't able at the time to give you that attention, but I did send you off on tour. I was like, well, I got to do something until we can get together. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so when we did, I was like, I got to let this man speak. And I know, because I had a different vibe about my stuff. And I just wanted a higher energy to bless it and take it to a higher level. And I knew that it couldn't happen with saying and doing certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But not what I was known for back then, for sure.
Right.
Bang music.
But I wanted to give you freedom of expression. Freedom of expression for you, like I gave everybody else.
You did.
And if you stuck around past that, then I wanted to go deeper and start building something that could be monumental instead of just child's play.
Never.
So that's what happened. That's what happened with that. But yeah, man, that's that's how I roll.
That nigga said, hey, wait, no, I gotta Drum can't hear you. Hold on,
Yeah.
Big Baby. He gonna hear you right now, because what you saying is super true, and I appreciate him through my spiritual journey. This is Big Unc right here, low key. You know what I'm saying? I can't call him Pops because I got a daddy. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, that's a big bro. That's a big bro, boy. Big bro.
Now say what you was gonna say about the grandma song. Godlike, period.
Grandma song is your classic. That's your classic right now. Until you make some more classics. And your classics are structured and soulful when you rap. And it shows like that. That song is I'll keep that song. That song is a kept song, not just because we cool. It's a kept song because it means more than you. It's more than you.
Yo, that ain't a rapper, bro. That ain't a rapper. That's an entertainer. That's a star. That's a messenger. That's a messenger. It's different, man. You know a messenger when you hear one. Anybody can make 2, 3, 4 words rhyme. I'm talking about, do you leave me sitting in my seat just stuck on my feelings? That's when you an artist, bro. That's when you a messenger.
We've cried in the studio multiple times.
Man.
While making
proud to say it. Proud to say it, because that's when you know that energy is real.
We've shed tears in that studio a lot of times.
Big Baby, no.
This shit is tears, man. This is, like Baby said, when you was talking, I hear it. You know what I'm saying, baby? I hear it, nigga. I know it was some tears making these albums.
Yeah.
We gotta continue to do what we do. Right. And I think our next big record is gonna be that motherfucker Banana Boat. Because I made a song called Banana Boat before, but it was more like some catchy TikTok shit. But I told Drum, I envisioned some Tony Montana drugs and the music type of shit. Like, we're selling audio.
Yeah, you want big symphonic movie score type shit with that old school motherfucking
vintage Mercedes.
Yeah, man, come on.
White women in the bathroom, Potter and
want that Shaft. We going back to Shaft, and you know what I mean? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What was one of my favorite shows? The Kit Car. What was that shit? Heat of the
Michael
Night.
Knight.
Night Rider.
Night
Night
Rider.
Rider.
Like,
Knight Rider.
so that's my
Yeah.
era of nostalgic that I'm in with music. I want to paint that picture with the music, and what y'all creating this 90s project took me there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
It took me there.
That's what we wanted to invoke.
Then
Just
the video.
just a different idea. Just a different idea. Like, remember when we did something else? Remember when we didn't just copy each other? Remember when you really got in the studio and made up something from the bottom of your heart, from the top of your brain, a great idea that you were able to manipulate and manifest into this perfect thing that you envisioned? That's your sound, like nobody else, and is clean. That's what I'm talking. Hip hop in that day in hip hop, nobody sounded the same because everybody was doing them. They wasn't watching everybody else. They were too busy creating themselves. And that's the true art. That's the true art. You can't take your canvas, go to somebody else's art studio and sit down and start painting their pictures. That's where they do that at.
I don't mind studying the game and listening to what's going on because I've already know I'm not doing what other niggas do. When you already who you are, you already like, they do what they do and I do what I do.
Exactly.
I'm not the surf god for no fucking reason. So I know I'm gonna create some shit. But if I hear some shit from Future that catch my ear, he might inspire Space Jam 3, where I go and rap over nothing but Atlanta trap beats from Zaytoven and TM88 and fuck with some shit like that because I was inspired by this motherfucking Future tape. So it's
there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but make it your own.
Facts.
There's ways to do that. You just got to get creative. People are so dumbed down and so lazy. Now, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna put it out there. Motherfuckers don't want to spend 2-3 days on just building their composition, lining everything up, making sure the piano mimic the singing part. When your chant come in on the hook, make the piano jump with the hook. Like, it's a choreograph. It's a choreography type situation.
Are those the kind of conversations me and you have, or no? You know what I'm saying? I was telling Big Baby, like, with me and him in the studio, it's like Puffy and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? What's the movie that put him on? And I'm not, it ain't no Diddy party, but
you ain't even gotta elaborate on that, bro. Keep on talking, man.
No, I'm gonna elaborate because regardless to what that man is going through right now, his ear for music was crazy.
Can't deny it, bro.
Cannot deny it. I'm not the guy that's gonna jump behind every beat and make every beat, but I'll choreograph the fuck out of it like a conductor. And that's what I believe Puff to be, and that's his legacy. He'll sit there and be like, that's not it. Take that out, put this in. I hear this, move out the way. Let me play this shit myself because I hear it. Type nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I get in the studio with that aspect. I can tell you, like, I don't give a fuck what surroundings I'm in, what studio I'm in. I'm gonna captivate that studio.
You gotta learn how to make it. You gotta learn how to make it your own. Otherwise, you're not creating you. When you prepare help prepare your own stage and everything comes together, you can perform better on your own stage. That's the best you. That's the best
artist, you. As an entertainer, as a person with creativity, don't fuck your name up because people will act like R. Kelly wasn't the best R&B writer and producer of all times or some shit. They'll let the media portray you in a certain way that will take away all of your creativity, take away all of your art.
That's why I say to every artist in the world, nobody can ever put shit out on you, about you, none of that. if you buy your damn self working on your craft. All that other, all that crazy stuff in the street, all that stuff is it's a different
You can't tell that to a
crowd of
nigga who
people,
had.
but the
You
same.
can't tell that to a nigga who ain't never had no money who get a gang of millions though. With women chasing after him.
Hey, listen. If somebody's told him, hey, chill out.
Oh, somebody.
You gotta get booked. So if you don't want to listen to that part, that's why you in the statistics. Period.
And you know, some of these niggas is super OGs. Like it's not young niggas. You're not. You need to talk to these old niggas is getting caught up. It ain't the young niggas.
That's what I mean.
That's
what I mean. If you still that dumb and you still get caught up when you've been blessed, you didn't deserve it. And that's why you got to prepare yourself for this mindset. It's not getting a record deal and now you can go do all this crazy stuff. It's getting a record deal. That means you should be in the lab more. Because you ain't got nothing to worry about but your music. You should be there now 80 hours a week. Not 2 weeks, a week.
Talk to him.
That means no sleep, no phone calls, no girlfriends, no, bro. This is your future we talking about. If you clock in for anybody else, you tap dancing like you motherfucker Gregory Hines and shit. But when it comes to your dream, you want to fuck it off. Nah, this is what I'm saying, man. I've seen people get budgets. I've seen people in big studios got their dream roll, and all they thinking about is screwing it away. Instead of now, you should be more in tune with perfecting everything because you have nothing to worry about. And anybody that's around you that's not helping you get better and telling you the truth, you need to get them away from you. That's it. You got to really go into your mental bag and stay grounded. Cause you can party, you can do your little thing, you can have your little choice of smoke or whatever, your little shots or whatnot, but just don't get sloppy and keep the focus on why you're here in the first place. That's the etiquette I was brought up around, being in major places and watching this stuff happen.
Hey man, this game has changed, man. Your booty hole brown and it's all different, man. But I gotta. What's the best decision you've made in your music career?
Who?
What is one of the best decisions you made so far in your music career?
I would have to say, just no matter how much I lost, no matter how much was taken from me because I didn't conform or I didn't bow down or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't stab nobody. I didn't hurt nobody. I didn't lie to nobody. I didn't steal. I did what was always right and stuck to my own sound, my own vibe, my own way of thinking. Yeah, I lost a lot of deals, lost a lot of money, lost a lot of this, but I never lost my dignity, my boy. I never lost who I am. So the biggest thing I would say was me just staying authentically me, unapologetically. Back then, I sometimes when things got hard, I'd be like, man, just do what they want, just make what they want, but my soul, where it was coming from, my God, my ears,
we've been testing in the studio. Look,
my conscience wouldn't let me do it.
We've been that test in the studio together, and we both.
My conscience wouldn't let me do it.
Something we could do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's just what it was. So you got away with murder. You got away with murder, my boy. You got away with murder because I wanted you to get all of that out of your system. But
I still didn't compromise my sound.
No. Now, that's what I'm saying. So I had to respect that. I had to respect that. I had to respect that because that is what made me me. I never compromised my sound. But what I did do is I realized that I needed to enhance. I needed to make it big. I needed to make it better. And then I needed to take it more serious. You know what I mean? I needed to lock in, and I need to put myself on a pedestal because nobody else is going to do it, to where my music, my sound, my idea of myself is big. And I want that light to touch people and change people and help people, not kill them and fuck them up. Like it was just, it was more than that. And I just felt like if I didn't take my gift seriously, it could be taken away from me. And if I didn't use it for the good purposes that it was given to me for, it could be taken away from me. So I just wanted more out of it. That's all.
This album is monumental, man. Diversity. Let me speak on it.
Man, diverse.
Big Baby got on this album with no cuss words.
You feel me?
Oh,
because he wanted it to reach people.
You got a couple.
We're gonna say no. We're gonna say 90% no cuss words, 10% yes.
Come on.
Yeah, but a lot of songs, no cuss words at all.
Come on, man. See, that's why I love him. Because he be paying attention. He be paying attention, B. That's why I love him, big knucklehead. He paying attention. He like, wait a minute. I ain't really heard no cuss words. You can still get your point across without being ignorant.
We had those
guess
conversations.
What? Grandmama, granddaddy, auntie, and all them, they ain't got to leave the room. The kids ain't got to get out. Everybody can just have fun and listen to, you know.
This is why you should fuck with Lyndrum Productions, man, because if I push you towards this guy's way, it's not just musically, it's spiritually, it's a lot of different things. Because like I said, we cried in that studio. Listen, and that don't mean that, I mean, your boy can get raunchy. We can go there. We can get nasty with it. But it's gonna be classy.
What's the song it's gonna be classy nasty? It's gonna be like Playboy versus Hustler. How about
I was just reading for the article. I was telling Big Baby about a song you want me to put out where it's talking about I know you want that D or some shit like, you know, the D type shit. I'm on some hype. I've been trying to get me to drop that for a minute. And where music is at right now, I think we should drop the song.
You can bring a friend, but you gotta pay too.
What? You know the lyrics to the mother. I was like, no. This is one of those moments where I'm like, no, Lyndrum, we can't be seen in this light. And Lyndrum like, hell no, we gonna drop that motherfucker. That's a banger.
Yeah.
So I fuck with Drum ear. Drum fuck
heavy
with
on the wrist.
Period.
Heavy on the wrist.
We still gotta drop that. The heavy on the wrist.
Listen, it's a lot, bro. But you understand what I'm saying. I don't ever knock anyone, but I just want you to meet me in a place where I could take it higher, just by you having a little bit more simplicity, a little bit more reaching tactics. And just not take your rough edges away, but just fine tune them to where you still punch, but it don't offend. And then it's played everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting it off your chest. You can say whatever you want to say, but I want to dress it in a nice box, put a ribbon on it with some flowers, potpourri, little air freshener. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I want to make that shit intellectual some kind of way. That's just how I see this art. I don't play with it. I'm not just going to do and let it go and just, oh yeah, that's dope. I'm not going to lie to myself, and I'm not going to lie to the artist.
All right, so
and if we can't do that, then I'm just not the producer for you.
With
ain't
this
no
project,
love lost. Ain't no love lost.
With this project, drummer, with this project, baby, what do you think modern artists and producers learn from 90s approach to hip hop production? What are they learning?
I think it was just basically from the clubs and the block parties, bro.
Because
that's where people. Say what? Yeah, because I mean,
that's where the money's at.
out in the park after dark. That's where the DJs was cutting them break records, them break beats, and doing things. And every artist that ever hit the stage sounded completely different because they made it themselves. Like they orchestrated it to where it could only fit them. And if you came into their stuff and tried to sound like them, you were biting. You were being disrespectful. Like, bro, make your own style. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't use the same drums, the same 8 bars, the same this, the same boom, the same snare. Don't do what I'm doing. Create your own sound. And that's where we stopped. We forgot how to do that. But we need to get ourselves back into the education of what it really is, because at this point, anybody in the world, anywhere from anywhere around the world could just jump up on a track, make it like yours, and just roll the fuck out. And just, I'm talking about just whatever. It's bringing down the value of that part of Black culture. And that's not dissing anybody. I don't hate anybody's stuff, no matter who you sound like. Because a gift is a gift, and whatever you put out, that's you. And I want you to be blessed because I want to be blessed. So there's enough room for everybody. But I'm just saying, if you really want to get technical, it has always been about creating your own sound.
All right, I got a question for both of you guys. Which track was the hardest to finish? I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break while y'all ask it.
Baby, go ahead. You talk. Go ahead, baby.
That's a good one right there. Cause shoot,
you know what I'm saying? The ones that didn't make the album. Hey, it was the ones that didn't make the album, because there's a lot of them that aren't on the album. Because, hey, you know.
That's what I told him. I said, shoot, you only got 16 songs. I said, but I did over 30 damn songs.
Right.
Shoot.
Right.
So the ones that didn't make the album, those were the hardest ones to do. Nah. The hardest song that I never did, Frequency. That song I could not rap to. I couldn't add that to the album. I was so hurt by that, but it was just that song was not meant for that. I'm sorry. As good as it is, it wasn't meant for that. I could not write to that song. That was the only song.
Right. Then we're still talking about songs that didn't make the album. So there was a lot of get that out of here. Get that out of here. And look, we might play it for somebody else and they might be in love with it.
That's true. That's so true.
You know?
So true. Whoa.
But yeah, man,
so damn true.
I just want everybody to hear it, feel it, vibe with it, and just if you get nothing else, just get, hey, they went to work. They at least went to work to create something that's not out right now. I ain't gonna say never been done, but that's not happening now. And that's all. If you see that, you appreciate that and appreciate the hard work. And it was a lot of hard work. And when you listen to everything, you really listen deeply to all the elements of each composition, each song. You just listen to that, and that'll tell you, okay, some work went into this project. That's it. We already won. We successful. The success is in us for just finishing it. That was the success. So I'm golden. I'm golden.
I said that opened that album. That process opened doors. Now I'm working on my own EP.
Absolutely.
You know, that album did exactly what.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
It did everything
So
it was
good.
supposed to. I'm proud of it. Touchdown, because I know what went into it.
I healed from it. You ain't lying. Like try to break out of prison and shit. That damn album, boy.
Woo, boy.
Yeah,
Boy.
almost had a massacre. Shoot, what you talking about?
Everything that happened from
Crazy
then to
behind him.
now, everything that happened from then to now, that album is platinum in my heart. Hey, shoo, boy. Hey, boy, that thing almost not seen the light of day, boy. But yeah, I love it. I'm very proud of it.
That's another podcast.
Boy, that's
another
another
podcast right now.
Yeah, we get into enlightenment, and black love, and black struggle. Straight up. Straight up.
All right. I got another question for y'all. Here we go. Do you use any original samples from the 90s era recreated from scratch?
Yeah, some elements, but just enough to not get a copyright issue. But all the sounds, all the key structures, all the bass lines, key structures, drums hit by hit. You might hear something in the background, but it's like a jigga. But if you do it jigga 5, 6 times, then it will mimic something you heard before. See, there's a way to use elements without just stealing an idea. But you gotta really just do your own structure on top of that. Like, a lot of those things were added last after everything was built, just to make it go that way. And then there were sounds that we used out of the black box that I mean, so it was elements they made you think, but it wasn't the full piece. And then from that, you got to add a shitload of drums, sound effects, cymbals, percussion toys, keyboards, background noises, bass lines, horns, stabs. Like, you got to really get it, hi-hats, kicks, really, really getting into it. Really getting into it. I'm talking about musical gumbo. You can make anything reference to something. So we did that on a couple, but for the most part, everything else, man, that's all from scratch, man. We tried to hint towards a lot of things. Like, we would find something that sounds similar, but really wasn't that. And because of the way I played the bass line, it completely took you there, but it's really not there. You see what I'm saying? And that was the way to really capture what was happening then. You got to sound like you mixing break beats. So we like, how are we going to take all these chops and bounces and these boot and cat and tack and put it all together to make it really give you that energy? And that's what we sat there and did, man. We sat there and made the beats. And then he started taking each one of them home and orchestrate. And then when he got done, we started adding other elements, other sounds, other ticks, other whines, other boosts and shots and to actually bring those elements into fruition. So where you like, wait a minute, I hear something in there. Yeah, you probably do.
What you saying that, drummer? I'm gonna slow you down. How did you approach beat making process for this project to keep the true element of the 90s hip hop era in the first place? Like, what? Like, how did you feel? Like, okay, I'm in 1990, 92, 93, 94. NWA is the biggest shit. Tribe Called Quest. You got all this shit coming. You got Biggie. You got Tupac. You got you got all these elements of hip hop when you think nostalgically or vintage hip hop, early 90s. I don't know what year y'all, what year, first of all, before you answer the question,
we was coming up around that
year
time.
would
We
you
was coming
place
up in
this
that.
in?
We
What
was coming
year-
up in that. We
What
you know what I
year?
mean?
What year would you place this album?
This album would have to be like what, late 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
Nah, I would say like mid and 90s, because we got deeper sounds and booms and stuff in it that they wasn't rocking with.
They didn't have none of that yet. So
Right. So we wanted to make it. We wanted it to bring. I wanted to bring like.
Who would y'all gonna compete with at this time, and where would y'all gonna put it out? Because at that era of hip hop, from 1990 to 99, ooh, some cold shit has came out. So where do you think it would fit?
Yeah, I mean, you had Kwame back then. You had Steezo. You had Tribe. You had JB, Jungle Brothers. You had some of everything out of that moment. So literally anybody would fit in because you're bringing a different style anyway.
What year would you place it? Was it Nas, I'ma rule the world? Was it Jay-Z, the president? Was it Tupac era? Was it Biggie era? Biggie died in 97.
It would have been like you said, it would have been like Leaders of the New School, like it would have been like, you know what I mean?
92.
Tribe Called Quest. It would have been like KRS-One. It would have been
what year of their era? Because they
Special Ed. What's that? 91, 92, 89.
Yeah, 91, 92. Yeah, 91, 92. Yeah.
NWA era.
Oh yeah. I mean, NWA. Remember,
this would have hit hard.
I mean, y'all got NWA way before we. So shoot, NWA was looked at bad back then. We were still into knowledge of.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that the era? Yeah. Like, I would have hit it right there. Like,
because everybody was still wearing Africa medallions and 5%ers. We were kings and queens. We called our black women, "How you doing, queen?" Like it was a moment. Like it was respect. And then they brought all this other stuff in, and then it turned and shut up, bitch. Like it was weird. It's like, wait a minute, what are you doing?
No, drummer. We're not gonna skip over the fact that these record labels were only they were taking niggas who was never.
Of course, that's my point. That's
making them gangster rappers. We're not gonna act like. That's why they were getting bullied.
So it goes back. It goes back to this. It goes back to this. They decided to drop their morals and values and their authenticity for $1. And that's why I'm glad I never did that, because I would probably be in the news too.
That's right.
You know who I believe really exposed it? 50 Cent. When he went against Ja Rule and proved that these gangster rappers ain't gangsters and that labels are pushing them to do this, that, and this. And these niggas is this, that, and this. And most of them ain't no taller than 5'2".
Come on, man.
All of us is big dudes.
Listen,
if you over 6 feet, it's the problem type shit.
The closer you stay to your authentic self, is the bigger your blessing is gonna be. The better you never have to perform. You just have to wake up and be yourself. And that's what I try to tell every artist to do.
The average artist height wasn't taller than Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was the tallest artist in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Through him and Master P. And nobody played with Suge Knight because he like 6'4", 300 pounds. And everybody is like 5'5", 140 pounds. You slap the shit out. It was easy to bully them niggas. And that's why we get this Puffy. How big was Puffy in the 90s, bro? Was he 150 pounds? You know, Biggie.
No, Puffy was skinny like a man.
What?
God bless
Nah,
me.
man.
God bless me, yo. I sneezed. I don't know.
It's it was like he said, it was a hell of a journey. And guess what? We still got some more songs to listen to.
But how much
So,
fun
which
are we
one
gonna have
got
with
you?
this shit? Because I'm telling drummer has full control. You know, we both signed to the same label. I gave drummer full control of my catalog. He got it over there. Drop that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming, but strategically.
We probably gonna do a song a week. Come on, drum, let's go.
You know, hey, you notice how he say full control, but he trying to tell me what to do. You see that shit? See, y'all gotta pay attention when these motherfuckers get talking, right? You gotta pay attention to these slick pimp motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? they'll tell you what, hey, you got full control, man. I want you to do it on Monday morning about 5 o'clock. Hey, that's just who he is, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, you just gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta know him to love him. That's just how the ball bounce. But that's the key, though. I know what that entails. You feel me? Like it's things you got to do. And as I'm in the midst of doing a whole bunch of other shit, that ain't gonna happen until I could just focus on that. Because just like the Big Baby album was not coming out, it's been how many years?
4 or 5.
Until I could focus on that only. And when I did, it was ready. I got a lot of shit.
Hey, Drum, you've been releasing more music.
Ready. Things getting ready. You just gotta put them in order.
I want to commend you on your release. Like, you probably released in the last month 40 to 50 different beats,
Come on, man.
Albums.
Thank you. Thank you.
I commend you on that.
Thank you for noticing.
The journey.
Thank you for noticing. And you've been there sharing all of it. And I thank you for that, man. Seriously. You know how I roll, bro. Once I'm in the seat, it's a wrap.
We celebrate.
You know, once I commit to this project or that project or this project, I like to see it through. I don't like to just keep bouncing around and doing this and doing that. So a lot of things came into play way after, and then there was a lot of things that you went through that you turned away for a minute. It was like, Drum, I'll be back, but I gotta go do something. I gotta go get life right. I gotta go get my money right. I gotta go get my place right. I gotta go get all this stuff stacked up right. I got kids. I got man handling his business like, and I'm like, bruh, don't worry. I'm gonna be right here. All that you got, he never forgot. Just see what I'm saying? That's the song. That's the song. So that's it. We ain't never leaving. We just gonna make sure it fits at the right moment and get everything together. So there's a lot of things being done in the background that you like. The last 2 songs, you didn't even know I dropped them.
Nope.
Exactly.
Like, nigga, it's all right. We had a conversation. I'm like, the next single should be blah blah blah, and it'd be he like we going back and forth. Like, I'll do it when I got time. That nigga did that shit the next day. Did it the next day. He thought
like,
about
bro,
it.
You ain't
He
checking
said,
email?
Yeah, this song should be out. And
you check email yet? He like, what? Check my email for what? I was like, what? Check your email.
Distro kid, like, oh, your percentage is there. Blah blah.
Your
blah.
splits is ready, boy. Your splits is ready, boy.
The impact from Heaven's Phone make me want to just meditate with this song for a little while and really put out some great footage, maybe a video, do some visionary work, because I've got the same response that Big Baby just said. Other people feel the same way, and I know me and Lyndrum could make 1,000 of those. Like not 1,000 of grandma songs, but just enlightening, godlike type music, because we already had got into that mode of churchy, good feeling, good spirited music. We're not gonna sit here and act like Kanye didn't inspire that. Listening to that last Donda album me and Drum agreed on every album. Like, this is inspiring. This makes me feel good. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm gonna make music that make me feel good and that make other people feel good. And if you got anything to say about that, then you on the other spectrum of the motherfucking rim.
Yeah, you on some personal shit. I ain't got time to get into all that. I'm on the creative end. I don't, that's how I can work with anybody because I don't take shit personal. No. I'm just all about coming to a conclusion and let's go. That's it. It's not my job to judge you. No. Let's just finish. Let's get it done. That's my motivation. And when I hear great art, I listen to it from an engineer, from a production, from a producer, from a dancer, from a choreographer. I listen to the choreography of the track. I listen to everything. So everything that I did earlier, the choreography and all that shit, I actually apply that to music. And I want to hear the music being choreographed with the vocals. Like, it only makes sense to me. And I think that's how you really get a great piece of work. And then on top of it is the engineering end is making sure that it sounds like something, like it embodies a wealth.
Okay, like so we know Jermaine Dupri has a tag and a certain sound. We know Alchemist has a certain sound. We know Timberland has a certain sound. We know a certain sound from Dr. Dre. What makes a Lyndrum beat different from other producers' beats? From a TM88, from a Southside, from somebody in Atlanta. Like, producers in Atlanta has made a name for themselves as big as an artist.
Right.
What makes?
I just think, man, I don't know. I you know, everybody pretty much say the same thing, but it's always from their very own perspective and their very own ear. But I just like to go, like, I want to hear real sounds. I want to hear melodic energies coming out of that music, and I want to hear the song talk, the track talking to me before the MC get on it. And a lot of producers might say that too, but we all are gonna play and hear something different. So I think it's just a certain production element in a sense, because everything that I could say, any producer could say, but we would never do the same two tracks. So it's about that last touch, that energy, that certain element that you're not sampling, but you're really playing all this stuff that turns into something that melodically correct to the human ear. Like, that frequency is just really there. Like, it feels good. I don't know. I think people come to that conclusion when it comes to that. Like, that's a such and such sound. That's, people can identify with certain elements.
Type beat situation.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you identify with a certain type of person. So you if you do a track, you go, this is such and such type, because you've identified with that. I might hear that same beat and not think it's that type beat. Right. It just depends on what, you know what I mean? Because I've done that before. I've listened to, this such and such on YouTube.
Like, nigga, I don't hear that nigga on this shit at all.
Right.
Wait. I listened to which record off of here? Big Baby, Lights, Camera, Action. Do you hear Snoop Dogg on Lights, Camera, Action?
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that all day.
Okay,
my ear all day.
My ear is crazy. I'm not, okay.
Let me you down. Yes. So right, you that ride is real, so can you handle it?
I know we played it before.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We gotta slap that motherfucker again. Drummer, you over there with the whole album. I need you to go and play the song for me.
Man, it's probably better on there, bro. I'll give it to you.
I need Big Baby to come over here with us on this on this one. I'm gonna send him the link. come over here so you could join us, so we all could be on the same screen. So I got to.
Oh, we on two different vibes. Okay, yeah.
I had to do the double screen because one of my. We're gonna talk about it later.
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back.
He said, "Give me talk about it later." You stupid.
So, babe, look, come over there.
Yeah.
Link I just sent you, so we can play this record and we can all be together on the same screen. All right. This is the News You Can Use podcast, man. Where we play the records, man. Where we really do what we say we gonna do when we say we gonna do it. We 2 hours and 30 minutes in on this interview. Do not say I'm one of the best interviews. I'm one of the best interviews to ever do this shit, bro. Interviewers. You get what I'm saying? Let's go.
Action, I'm on. Skills in effect, your word is born. You feel the pressure, skills, pressure can't measure. I'm better, ask me, the professor reborn. Resurrected fellas can't find work. Get your fucking ass murked, dark corners rework. Get your stupid ass jerk. Hear me coming, bass humming, never slumming, flow something, nines jumping, keep it jumping. Have you saying the shit is bumping, all is well. Do tell, folks fail, what the hell, shit sell. Rock the bells, get your tail, by my mail, I shine. Press rewind on the grind, out for mine, 7 signs, stay in line, lame niggas ride pine. Open eyes, be surprised on the rise, tell no lies, compromise, work the wise, niggas the fives, I despise, get right, this is tight, be on point, take it light, high in flight, wanna fight, big baby, yeah, right. I'm one of the nicest. You'll rewind this and you will find this. Judged by 12 and carried by 6. God can fix like he did this mix. Meditation, no hating, time wasting. Catch a case and say it to your fucking face. And I'm a star, you're chasing my turn. Suckers learn, get burned, return your concerns. Super friends like the Green Lantern. Science fiction, up addiction, great diction with precision. If a close mind, listen like a brain circumcision. Slow motion, leave the potion, moisturize just like lotion. Minds used to being frozen, opposite of open. It's a classic like magic, death's tragic, never panic, lights, traffic, telepathic, really don't want no static, can't dumb it down, clown, you're lost, I'm found, now wear the fucking crown, so how does that sound? Can you see me now? I'm so so can you handle it? Destruction and terror, never an error. In fact, my brother, my style's too clever. Microphone master, cause a disaster. Blaster faster, like the battery of a laster. Rhymes of facial, cooler than a glacier. I'm raising more hell than any hell raiser. Mind over matter, no one is better. My pockets stay fatter, and the ladies all chat about me. The KYLE, and eyes are the C-A-G. So what's good, baby? Pippin' never slipping, get this track, bitch. I'm ripping never lame. Got my game, ATL is where I'm living. Real good, thought I would, know I could, like I should. Smoke that good, find me with longitude and latitude. Stay rude attitude, I'm the dude, it's that mood. You can't conclude, die just like you. Can you see me now? I'm so high, you know how it's been, so can you handle it?
Can you handle it?
Hey, only here on the News You Can Use podcast with your host, the most Big Surf God. We are playing exclusive records for Big Baby off of his new album, Diverse, produced by Lyndrum Productions.
Yeah.
That thing ready right there, boy.
Yeah.
That thing ready.
I gave him the a little jewel. That next song we're gonna drop the video for Come Clean. I told that thing gonna be off the chain once Lyndrum touched that video.
Yo, yeah, it's going down, bro. We already got it in the works.
All right, let's get to backstage celebration. Let's go.
Oh Lord.
Put your hands out. Put your hands out. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Big baby.
Big baby, over here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Which boy? There you go, right here. There you go.
Yo, baby,
we rocked that, yo. That was off the chain, man.
dope.
See how I did that, man?
Yes.
The crowd was just on it.
It's
I
a
love
wrap.
my fans. I love them.
Hey,
yo,
they
yo,
loving
yo.
you,
Thank you.
boy.
All right, appreciate
They
it.
loving you. Look, it's
Yo, we did
it's a
that,
wrap.
man. We killed it.
Yo,
We
you
Yo,
killed
that's
it.
that real hip hop, yo.
Hip-hop.
Yo, check it
Oh,
out.
that shit was so dope.
Man, you see Shawty over there, man. Shawty
Yes.
was going
I-
man.
I
she
saw
looking
it.
so
Baby,
good, man.
I
I gotta
saw
go
it, I
holler
saw
at
it,
that,
but look,
man.
we ain't
Come
got
on.
time for that. We ain't got time
How
for
much
that.
time we got?
We got like 15, 20 minutes, bro. We gotta go. We gotta.
What?
Yes. You gotta sign autographs. We gotta get back to the
Go holler at
hotel.
that real quick.
What you know?
Yo,
No.
I'm about to go holler at that.
It's not even happening, bro. We
Yo,
gotta go.
I'll be back.
No.
Featherweight. Let's go. News You Can Use podcast. Big Surf God.
Yo.
Big Baby. Produced by Lyndrum. Let's go.
Well, all right.
Okay.
They said I was a
Well, all
Oh,
right.
I hear Snoop. Do I hear Snoop in the background? Let's go. Let's go.
I'm the Mac.
Well, all right.
I'm the Mac.
I got heat, have a seat. Here's a treat, never weak. Shake beats, turn it up in your car on the street. First round, pick arithmetic, so sick. I'm just like ice cream, baby. Wanna take a lick? I wreck this, I melt this. I know your ass felt this. The look on your face, shawty, looking so helpless. Like as a better 11th letter, I'm better.
Let's go.
Collector, selector, I'm the go-getter. Don't hate, get it straight. You're slow procrastinate, always running late, even to your own way. Can't key is bleed, begging niggas always leave. Clubs please, never leave. Knocked out like a bottle. Yo, boy, fresh, you're an SOS. You stress your left, I got an S on my chest. John jacking, money stacking, now I'm macking. Pistol packing, click clacking, ass tapping. This will have your hands slapping.
Said I was a featherweight.
Alright. Well, alright.
I'm the Mac. Said I was a featherweight.
Well, alright.
Said I was a featherweight.
Well, alright.
Watch this.
I'm the magnificent.
Mic in my hand with the tight grip. Don't slip, I flip, you'll get your ass flipped. Hands on my nuts in a b-boy stance. I'll leave you in a trance from GA to France. Stay up your weight up a basketball layup. Open your eyes to this track is a wake up. Mean what I say and say what I mean. Evaporate like steam. I'm with the wind.
On the winning team.
Automatic with the full grip. Don't trip, get ripped. That's straight off the hip. FLY guy, YTRY. I'm SLY. Always stay high. My style's versatile with a smile run a mile. In the now, see now, throw in your white towel. Little me this, I'm pissed with the hits. At your own risk, it's the
Said I was a featherweight. I'm the
Well, alright.
They said I was a featherweight. Ha. Well, all right. Watch this.
I'm magnificent. It's confusion and illusion you're choosing. Lyrical fusion, shouts to South Fusion. Crystal clear, things to play so clear. Never play it like play. I wear so shorty, don't get step to a G. As far as I see, I'm mystical, magical, the KYLE. Vocab slick like a porno flick. I'm big and thick and I don't mean thick. Always right, swing on sight, day or night. Run a fight, never might. My style, you right. Call to the deck. Hold up, wait a sec. Don't make me use my tech and put your ass in check. I'm major like a razor, old school like a pager. I danger and phaser, shot from a taser. My way or the highway, you'll pay Tuesday. Monday through Friday, a Sabbath day to pray. Well, all right. Well, all right. Well, all right. Well, all right. Woo. Well, all right. Big baby in the house.
One of them right there, big baby. Only here on
DYVERS. Yes, sir.
All right, so music and me. When that come to my mind, I'm thinking of Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg has an album called Music and Me. Hey, OG, can you tell me where to find some good weed? I don't know if y'all know about that one, but that's one in class.
Hey, he's stupid.
So this version of Music and Me, what would I expect?
Oh man, this one right here has a hellacious melody. It's real catchy. That's what I love about this song. It's old school, but you'll hear it. You know, when you hear it, you'll feel what I'm saying.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, now let me tell you what I had together. He's being modest. I had to understand that he's trying to tell me about the music that's going on inside of him.
Oh,
music in me. So he was like, I'm like, okay, music in me. All right. You're explaining to me the music inside of you that you got to get out. Like this comes from that music building up in me. So wherever the element went, I, as a producer, understood that I had to go get him at a place to unlock that music that was in him that he never got to put out or express.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Only here on the News You Can Use podcast, which hosts the most Big Surf guy. We got Lyndrum and the artist formerly known as Big Baby. And we're about to play music and let's go. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go.
Shit.
A brainiac, maniac, attack your rhymes whack. Rhymes are Mac, in fact, they intact.
Here's the news, check the clues, choose to defuse. You amuse, pay dues, you're confused. Guaranteed to turn it out, make them shout without a doubt. Strike them out, tight them out, touch a mic and get knocked out. Tongues of sword, get cut. Oh my lord! They come at me and get your ass floored. Crowd pleasing, I'm cheesing, you're teasing. What's the reason? I believe it, not the season. Now this people always breathing, talking with mic and bright and exciting. Just like lightning, striking and inciting. Crunching off ciphers, hip hop lifer. I get wiser and I'm nicer. You're a cup of tea, the KYLE. The truth I be, that's me, a straight G. Music in me. Music in me. Music in me. Forced to excel, I tell you fail. Under my spell, I got your clientele. Mandatory, tell the story for the glory. Listen, shorty, this a rockin' in the territory. Perfect selection, got you an erection. Lyrical flexing, and I'm snapping necks. And the real is hating, you can't feel this. I'm the chillest, so what you talking about, realist? I've been listening, lyrical ascension. I'm a pro, yo, I forgot to mention. Big baby, got the ladies, drive you crazy, never shady. If some ladies never lazy, thought you knew you could not pay me. Got that flame, spit that game, might some man, you're ashamed. So late, why you came, you should know what not to say. Blowing and going, got your soul zoning, flowing and showing, your mind's unfolding. Music in me. Music in me. Music in me. Got you shouting, breaking and popping. This is hot and it don't stop it. 10 toes down, how does that sound? Pound for pound, I pick your rhymes off the ground. Danger, danger, I'm the Mike Mangler. Rap alone, just like the Ranger. Major, I'm major, sure, I'm a stranger. A major, no anger, listen, I'll train ya. Just a fan, I'm the man with the plan. Raising sand, cause I can make a man eventually understand. It's a short loss, I'm hot like sauce. That's your cost for a step into a boss. Rip the spine, trying to shine next to mine. You will find I'm inclined, speak my mind broke, but I gotta die. That's the first use of search, Bible or the church. Hip hop's the way, I'm quenching your thirst. Music in me. Music in me. Music in me. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody. So fluid, hit beat it hot to it. I'm shooting like just listen, don't mute it. Salute it, pollute it, harass till disputed. I'm so unrooted and never diluted. I once was blind, but now I see. Yo, you can be anything you want to be. I know gun, hold your tongue. This is where I'm coming from. Here I come, and you're done.
So nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. I mean, what we talking about?
That was just that was nobody moves, nobody gets hurt was something it was like it just came from nowhere and we just ran with it, and I just came at it like yeah, I just came at it with the big baby style, you know what I'm saying? Like some people like D, working with D has a thing where he always wants you to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? My flow is different, you know what I'm saying? But I can do it, but I prefer just to let my mind go. You know what I'm saying? So if I talk about some of everything, I don't stick to one storyline, you know what I'm saying? But I understand because we grew up on that. So some songs I do it his way, and some songs I do it my way. This song, I feel like it's my way on this one. So, but you tell me what you think.
I think you went in, but I think it's right. Let's go to Save Hip Hop. Let's go to Save Hip Hop, then we're going to talk about that.
Oh, Save Hip Hop.
It's such a beautiful day. Yo, let me portray the money making, booty shaking. Don't forget that tail chasing, fact of fiction. My prediction, you're flinching. You need permission. My decisions with vision. In light, who's right? Insight with might. Stay tight, star bright, scared like right night. I got the glow. Yo, kiss my Converse. For verse, the quenching hip hop thirst. Open eyes on the prize, supersize, I rise. Empathize, close minds, ones who can't realize. Realistic is explicit, I'm specific, so terrific. Atlantic, keep Pacific, oh, like the hieroglyphic. DJ like a dashiki, rhymes always come with it. Lyrics I got plenty, turn it out in any city. One of the best out the Lyndrum camp. 31 flavors and we all Head bopping, bitch, you're knocking, you're applauding, always falling and falling. Got your girl calling, hot like the third rail. Evil eye compel, peak game, detail, slick like display, wordplay. Why I pray I come your way. Closed minds, okay, breaking all vertebrae. Misconception, deception with rejection, interception. Cross you like an intersection, like a bush election. Atoms and molecules, the college of preschool. Smart, you're a fool. My brain is my tool. Lyrical impact. In fact, you're so whack. You talk about money to distract your rhymes lack. Rush this, what's this? A lyrical substance. I go the distance so you don't wanna miss this. Predated, X-rated, so related, very hated. Listen while I demonstrate it. Take a hit and get faded. You feel the metamorphosis.
Element.
My Uzi weighs a ton. My KRS-One is my philosophy, son. Like candy cigarettes, the jelly and barrettes. No control like Tourette's and live with no regrets. Game like Xbox, my time like clocks. Old like lead socks, tape and the boom box. Face not, want not, you doubt why pop. If you don't know hip-hop, yo, I'm about Sway shell toes. The South we throw bows, golden candles. The ice is so cold. Sonic bionic, logical time Nick. Smooth like time Nick, just as good as chronic. Hip-hop don't stop, tip-top, flip-flop. This damn you cop, I'm all about my block. Lyrical giant, defiant, reliant. And I'm the CEO and also a client.
Open your door.
Let me mess your frown up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all day right there.
You feel me? Every song, listen, every song you hear, I guarantee you, it will be orchestrated around the subject matter. Because a lot of those keys and notes did not come into play until I heard his whole rhyme completed.
Yeah. Trying to tell me what they think I should do. That's not how I do it. We're gonna do this for us. You live this. Yeah, I'm K-Sun, shine bright as the sun. I'm second to none, my math's never done. I litigate, educate, if a sin is punctuate. Buddhists, I meditate, MCs don't imitate. So official with credentials, always on that presidential. Metaphors are very mental, you're a nickel and you're simple. Grab a pen, put it the paper, got the fever for the flavor. Keep my eyes on your haters, see you later, alligator. Shouts amigos, unos break through cinco. Chico love my lingo, I must be bilingual. My rhymes on my waistline, twisted like moonshine, blazy like sunshine. Think of thought in my mental bionics, ironic, catatonic, microscopic, hydroponics. Show you hook on phonics, split you like a swisher. I feel you, then I twist you. Your lips start to blister, cause I'm cold as the winter. Get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, kick rocks,
motherfucker.
What?
With my eyes being me, know the skies, realize I improvise. Big babies, televised, slick, talking with your mouth, it ain't with all that shouting, doubting, and pouting. Flows never stopping. You're going for harassing me, verbally trashing me, blasphemy, nasty. That's a catastrophe. Big baby, get crazy, bipolar, Patrick Swayze, flow hazy, eyes crazy. Remember you who? Have a seat, can't compete. Big babies out the heat. Ladies call me too sweet, invincible, can't be beat. Cold crushing, never rushing. If forget, I'm buzzing in the race. I'm dusting your lady. I'm turning it to a dime anytime. Cross the line, blow your mind with my rhyme. You'll find the gold. No one is tighter than a drug like Vicodin. Nice again, never ran. I'm always on my grown man. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, kick rocks, motherfucker. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, kick rocks, motherfucker. Perfect selection, like an erection. I'm lyrical flexing and I'm snapping necks and never stop it like a rocket. Any topic I can rock it. This you jock it, flip it, flop it. These flows I know you sharp as a knife. I slice so precise. My game's like dice, big babies, that's nice. Mandatory, tell the story for the glory. Listen, shorty, this rocks in any territory. Kicking licks, stacking chips, got a girl with wide hips. Manicure, French lips, don't forget juicy. You're trash, my treasure. Your pain, my pleasure, always on the same endeavor. Here's a ruler, wanna measure. Born into sin, baptized by the Spirit, expressed from within, and God always wins. No illusion, and you're cruising for a bruising, steady losing. Keep choosing and pursuing the end, your conclusion. Get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, kick rocks, motherfucker. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, get your get gone. MCs get gone, kick rocks, motherfucker. Holla, 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 holla.
Hey man,
Big baby.
this project here, man, is one of those I would definitely recommend for people to listen. Man, y'all got to get this a listen. Y'all got any closing arguments or anything to say before we jump up off of here?
Hey, all I would like to say is, Big Baby, I love you, King. You did a great job. All I did was try to become the vision you had in your head. And I hope I did you a great justice by doing that, by paying attention, by listening to you, and basically bringing a thought to life. You know, so I'm very proud of you. I love you to death. And I want everybody to stay tuned because now Big Baby is getting ready to drop an album or an EP from his own label with his own artist and his own, or it's still his own embodiment lyrically, the idea. But now, see, I don't want people to get it twisted like, that ain't what. Listen, bro, we did this to pay homage to the people that paved the way before us. We saying thank you to every artist that ever grabbed a microphone, Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five, in the Bronx, in the park, that's what that was. So this dude actually sat down and became a different person to create a persona that he's not even living in. Oh, you feel me? Like, and in order to do that, I knew I had to take it serious and creating a foundation for that. So Big Baby, you did that. So what I'm saying right now is if you can stop this to be goddamn DJ. Listen, boy.
We got the funk.
You did that shit, son. Check this out. You did that. And I would like to introduce the world. And on top of it, he's now doing his own production. His own production. Stop, bro. Chill out, bro. He's doing his own production. Now you don't want to hit it. You see how niggas are? But anyway, you don't want to hit it when you're supposed to. You only want to hit it when you're not supposed to. But look, seriously, all jokes aside, I'm just fucking with y'all. But look, this kid went from just, let's try that, to now producing his own shit, running his own label, and finna drop his own shit with new artists, and his son is an MC. Like, that's what we supposed to be giving to each other. I'm not going to give you a fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish so you can eat forever. That's the key. So when I be trying to give people, give, I'm trying to tell you, you can do everything I'm doing. I'm nothing, bro. Came from the dirt going back. But it's about what moves through me that I'm trying to give you, that I'm trying to give people. This lesson in that, we got to realize that there's a magic within us. And if we don't utilize it, the light goes out. So Big Baby, I salute you, King. Thank you for actually, involving me on this journey. And I'm glad that I could please you with the whole walk and the whole production process and understanding this, that, and the third. And I hope that along the way, you got food from me that made you become who you are. So now I want to celebrate you, your music, your next project that's coming, all of it coming from his production, his everything. And I'm gonna support it more than I support myself, because each one teach one. That's when God shows up. And that's all I got to say.
That's right.
That's all I got to say.
Let's get into that last record, man. Let's go. Funk don't stop. We 3 hours in.
Hip hop.
Only here on the News You Can Use podcast with the host, Big Surf God, right here. Live interview with Lyndrum, with Big Baby. Let's go. Big Baby. Celebration of life. Let's go.
Hippity hip hop, the funk don't stop. Think about hip hop, yeah. Hippity hip hop, the funk don't stop. Yo, I live hip hop. Hippity hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hippity hip hop, the funk don't stop. Stop, pay attention, MC's coming up, missing, living lost in the sauce. But for me, it's ascension. Hip hop to charge me with the felony. Ladies all loving me, rubbing on my biggity. Open in your mouth and don't sit. Sing it. Big baby,
Lyndrum, big baby.
Bigger than blowing over keys, bigger than blowing those trees. Attitude, style, me's, I'm looking for the cheese. Looking lyrics so funky, soul like the junkie, brass like monkey. I'm big and I'm chunky, bigger than moving up like George and Weezy. Get a little dizzy, cause I know you feel me. Bigger than big baby, haters have to hate me for making this tasty and never coming fakey. Bigger than bing bing like Ricochet, Rabbit, hip hop fanatic. Lay it down, you gotta have it. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Think about hip hop, yeah. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Yo, I live hip hop. Oh, hip hop, the funk don't stop. Learn the song, it's hard. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Giggity, hey, hey, hey. Funny like day, buckwheat, OT, like the juice, OJ. Peter Piper, pick the pack of pickle peppers. Nigga doctor like the pepper, line you up like some edges. The fact, yo, my skills never lack. D-Lens got my back, he's the Mac with the track. Jiggity Georgie, Porgy, put it pie, known to spit the hot fire, blaze the mic and make MCs retire. Yippity yabba dabba do, liggity like Doctor Who, so don't miss, cause true, I do what I do. Miggity minutes like Dennis, biggity flows never finish, I'm tremendous, stupendous, also hand clapping, thigh patting, this will have your toes tapping, this and that, and when I'm rapping, shawty, you don't want this tracking. Goodness sakes, got the shakes, yo, these are the breaks, watch for snakes and the flakes, cause that's what it is.
Big baby.
Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Yo, I live here.
Folks, don't stop right here on the news. You can use with a phone. Fucking stop. Let's go. We got Lyndrum on the production. We got Big Baby as the artist. Let's go.
Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hippity, hip hop, the funk don't stop.
That song of the day, Hip Hop Don't Stop. The funk don't stop.
Funk don't stop.
Big Baby. Y'all better get that drop right there, man.
Hip hop, the funk don't stop.
Hey, the price going up. The price going up after tomorrow.
Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Hip hop, the funk don't stop. Niggas stop and listen, lyrical ascension. I'm a pro, yo, I forgot to mention. Crowd pleasing, I'm teasing any reason, any season. You're believing and I'm teasing. Wanna see what's up, my fever 10 toes down. How does that sound? Pound for pound, not laugh, you're a clown. Big baby got the lady driving crazy. Ain't no maybes, you can fade me, try to fade me, must be. Johnny come lay me with Mike in. Rhymes so exciting, like grease lightning. Pants never tighten. Rip your spine, try to shine your rhyme next to mine. You will find I speak my mind broke, but I gotta ride high to the sky. If the question don't fly, do or die, getting by. Here's a flow in your eye. Never stop it like a rocket. I can rock it any topic. Flip and flop it. This you got to shout it out. Run those pockets. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Hey, that shit hard right there, boy.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Save some of the best for last. Can the drummer get some? Because the drummer ain't here.
Hey, yo, before we do anything else, chill out. Before we do anything else, I would like to say this. Sir, Mr. News You Can Use, I thank you, brother. I thank you for having us on. I thank you for your platform. I've seen you come from a seed to a flower, and that's what's meant to happen. This kid right here done went from 0 views, wishing on a me, all the way to 5 million, like doing the most. I swear to God, it must be the ADHD or something. God, this nigga stick to it so long, that motherfucker turn into something. And he do that with everything. And I got to give you your flowers because I've seen you take something that's nothing and turn it into something that's everything. And it doesn't matter what it is to everybody else. It's everything to me and it's everything to you. And that's all that matters. So
That's right.
I'm gonna leave it right there, but I wanted to give you your flowers too, and thank you for doing this, because you know we always talk about everybody got a good game, everybody talk about it, but don't nobody really be about it and embody it and start supporting and helping their brothers and you know what I mean, their people. And you have been doing that. You have been doing that for people that stab you in the back, and you still do it and let it go. Still put the video out. Still do it. Still do that. Yo, bro, that's the business mindset. You got to be able to let it run off your shoulder, go and brush your shoulders off. That's where it comes from. You got to let all that shit rub off you and stay focused to the mission. And I've seen you do that. And I love you for that. And I celebrate you for that. And that's the only reason why we are on here, to celebrate you, because I couldn't do this anywhere else. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't embody that thing where I know somebody really cares about what we're talking about. And I know you do, because you do the same thing with your music and what you want to do. You come over here gung-ho. Hey, I want to do this. And this is what I want to do. You see what I'm saying? So whether I like it or not, I ain't shit if I don't give you your vision. You give people their vision. This right here, it means more. I don't give a damn what the numbers say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody looking at. Bruh, it's about what you know you're doing every day in your heart of hearts. And you know, and I know, you're doing it only for love and to help people. Yes, to become bigger, better, rich, yeah. I mean, what the fuck? Who doing something for nothing? We trying to do that, but you do it in a way that you give everybody a chance to be themselves and grow, and you connect with people that don't even fuck with you, probably talk behind your back, probably stab you behind your back, probably leave you alone when some shit go down. But at the end of the day, you keep on going. You don't let that stop you, and you don't let that make you hate people. You keep giving people chances, and trust me, you will be blessed. I did the same thing. That's why now I know the difference of who to give the energy to and who to just test and hold back. But you just keep doing it. And I salute you. I gotta salute you. And I want the world to know that. Because you keep doing it, man. You keep giving everybody a chance, even when they shit on you. Sorry, pardon my French. But I'm just saying, man, we gotta give our brothers flowers right now when I'm looking at you. Not with, oh, he on the T. Well, I knew him first because we was in the studio and told you I made this shirt. Fuck you, nigga. You didn't do it when it mattered. I don't want to hear it. Now it don't matter. Now it's like a lost opportunity. So I want you to know, bro, I love you. I thank you. I know from where we're from, I know Big Baby loves you and he thanks you for giving us this spotlight. We never know where it's going to go, but as far as I'm concerned, we are already right. We are already what we need to be. And we will never conform to that other stuff because we're already great. And all we got to do is put a spotlight on that. And I thank you for that, because you're doing that. And you're doing that for not only me, you're doing that for people you don't even know.
Sure.
And that's where it matters. God see you, bro. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. So if you're doing great things in the dark, great things are going to come to the light. And you're giving people that. And I want everybody to feel that, man. I love you. I thank you. Salute, King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the News You Can Use podcast. This was the Big Baby interview. Lyndrum production. New album out right now, Diverse. Go check it out. Y'all have heard the whole album. We've talked about every aspect of the album. I took my time to ask intricate questions that I really wanted to know, and I got great answers. The music is great. Y'all go check out nostalgic, vintage, 90s hip-hop, which built this what we doing now, go check it out. Go grab and check out in 2025.
And we got two bonus tracks on there too. Two more songs.
Tell them, baby. Tell them.
You got two more songs on there. Two bonus tracks.
Two more?
Yeah, you got the one with Denise, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got two more songs, two bonus tracks on there too.
Okay, so when the bonus tracks drop, we're gonna, because this is it right here. This is it. 15.
Correct. Correct. The bonus tracks are gonna drop separately as singles, and they're gonna have videos with it.
Oh, okay.
So we get around here, the studio, you know, we gotta get some more, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get a lot of, you know what I'm saying? We upgrade computers, we need some more RAM, we need some more gigabytes, we need some more, we doing a lot of shit. But listen, it's coming, and it's coming with video, it's coming with visuals, it's coming with all that shit. First video that's gonna drop is Come Clean. Get ready for it. It's on the album. Look up Come Clean, listen to it. We giving you the visuals, and we're gonna go down the list.
Nigga, get out of here, man.
No doubt. Big baby, one love.
Okay, I hear it.
Mean what you say and say what you mean. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Come clean, nigga.
Is this a sample from This Is the Way Love Goes?
What are you talking
about? I
about?
like that. Yeah. It gives you that vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Surf is another music coming through.
Say what you mean, come clean, come clean. Shawty, come clean. Mean what you say and say what you mean, come clean.
Give me that. This Is the Way Love Goes, Janet Jackson with the way
I like that. Yeah. He's another music connoisseur. He get it.
Got you.
I like artists that put me in my place. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like no motherfucking yes man. Let's get it. Drum dig deep. Surf be like, drum dig deeper. I'm like, nigga, I'm deeper. He like, no, you He like, drum, I know you didn't go that deep. Go deeper, drum. I love you for that. I love you for that. See, and each one teach one. It's all about us. But we got to drop the ego and raise the intelligence.
Yes.
That's the key. Drop the fucking ego and raise the vibration, the intelligence, the insert. Raise the conversation, man. Come on, man. Come on. That's the only way we're going to see the power. When I do like this, a lightning strike in the sky. Come on, man.
You know, scared me, nigga. I almost got hit by some lightning last week. I dodged that just in time.
Are you tapped in and locked in? Are you locked in? That's it. Let's lock into that energy.
Wow.
Yes.
And that means there is nobody bigger than anyone in the room. Everybody can be checked because we are one energy. That's it. Everybody can be checked.
Yes, sir.
And the fake motherfucker y'all right now, and the real gonna stay in the room.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all won with this album. I'll recommend this album for a lot of people, just for a lot of different reasons. A lot of the things we already talked about, but the depth of where the album goes, the music, the quality, and like Big Baby said, this is not one of those albums that you just listen to one time. You have to listen to this multiple times to really get the wordplay, to really get the production, to really get what the album means and what it embodies. And you will only be able to get this type of intricate interview and reaction to the music here on the News You Can Use podcast. So make sure to tune in to more of these interviews. This is episode 1, season 2, and we got a lot more to come. Just wait on it. And I'm waiting on that EP. I'm waiting on the deluxe. I'm waiting on those videos y'all talking about dropping. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. 2025, man. We doing the most.
Thank you, Serve God. Thank you, News You Can Use. We love y'all, man. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for caring.
Smoke ones, yes.
Yes, sir. We out.
Hey, he